Greaseman here. Had a big weekend. Some good chow, some tender romance. Yeah, we were out buying furniture this weekend. Buying furniture. Whoever would have thought? Have you checked furniture prices these days? Oh, Nelly! Look at the price tag on some of those things, and I tell you what. I tell you, that's the biggest fight Estelle and I ever had. You know, one Saturday I'm sitting there. I'm ready to watch the ball game. I got a six-pack, big bag of Dipsy Doodles. And Estelle says, honey, we need a china cabinet. I said, yeah. She said, come on, there's a sale on. I said, I don't know. You look. She said, no, but if we decide I want to go, I said, all right. So we went into the place, and I'm walking around this furniture store. I couldn't believe the prices in there. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Estelle says, look at this, honey. Isn't it a beautiful piece? I said, yeah, it's a beautiful piece of poop. Well, how much is this thing? I look at the price tag, $5,000. I said, look at this, Estelle. $5,000 for a chair. Look at it. Marked down from $8,000, these garnets here. Who do they think you're kidding? Who'd pay $8,000 for this? I said, Estelle, even at the $5,000 rate, what do we need? A $5,000 box to keep our Melmac in? She said, well, of course, after we got this, we'd get some china. I said, oh! So I get nailed for the 5 G's for the box, and then you're going to nail me for another couple of $100 for china? No way, Jose. She said, keep your voice. I said, honey, I'll talk as loud as I want. These people are rip-off artists. Crying out loud. Look at this. Look at it. You call this glass? Look how cheap it is. My fist goes right through it. She said, my God. You broke. I said, I didn't break it. I'll just tell them I leaned into it and gave way. If they try to anything with me, I'll sue them. I'll sue them because I nearly slit my wrists on this piece of junk. Yeah. One of the salesmen came walking over and said, sir, would you mind keeping you? I said, I'll keep you. I never interrupt a man when he's arguing with his wife. She said, honey, well, if you don't want to buy the china cabinet, maybe we could get the armoire. I said, armoire? We're going to keep your stinking underwear in an armoire. We're going to leave your underwear in the cardboard boxes. Because that way we can throw the boxes out every now and then. Once the stench gets in, we'll never get it out. No way are we going to keep your clothing in an armoire. The salesman said, sir, I said, hey. Shut up. I said, Estelle, let me get this straight. From now on, you want a china cabinet to put on Melmac in. You want an armoire to put your stinking underwear in. I said, Estelle, it's status quo. The dishes stay in the cabinet. Your underwear stays in the cardboard. But she said, but I want a china. I said, will you stop nagging me? You thinking about a china cabinet now? Is that what you're thinking about? Huh? I bet it's not on your mind now. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing you're not thinking about the china cabinet. The salesman came over and said, sir, you can't. I said, hey, you!
He's not really sick, just slightly irregular. The Greaseman.